calculator?
I might as well. How many? Hold on. How many ingots you need for a sword? Still 2?
No, just 1. If you do it with the molds.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you want to go back and check the
I should
pit
probably
kiln room.
I should probably put this back in the mold and heat it up then.
No.
So
We got plenty. We got plenty to pull out. Don't worry about it, man.
Okay.
Just go if you want to go check the pit kiln room and see if it's done. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Here, you want some molds? You need some molds in here?
Yeah, give them to Yami.
Ooh, fancy.
You know why this field is so
Gave her
dangerous
6.
now? Somebody took some torches out.
Okay.
They stole our torches.
No, probably. Okay, so Kitty's got this alloy calculator thing. I don't know if you got the link to that. Did you?
Possibly.
That's okay. None of you guys have it, so I'll stick it back in Mumble. If
Mine's
you
called
don't mind.
my.brain.
What? I don't know what he's
NVM.
saying.
I
Anyway.
spelled my brain.
Oh, okay. Well, I was pasting and stuff. Anyway, what that calculator allows you to do is it basically opens up an interface like a vessel, and so you can choose the ore types based on, if they're rich or if they're normal or if they're poor, and because each of the ore values has different units.
How many molds did you fire?
4.
Yeah. How come I
2.
only picked up 2 and there's no more in here?
They should have stacked.
No, it's 2. Let me try
2
reloading.
swords and 2 regular molds. Oh, because the 2 molds probably
you
went in
did
the
2
stack.
regular. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you did 4 swords.
Okay. So yeah.
That link doesn't seem to work for me for some reason.
Oh, it doesn't?
Maybe it's region locked.
I just pour it right into the sword mold. Hey, it's in a sword mold. Now what?
Now, you just put that sword mold in your inventory and break it, and you have a sword blade. Put it on a stick.
Oh, sweet.
So I'm going to try that with the wrought iron here in a little bit. Matter of fact, give me one of those molds and see if we can do it with wrought iron here.
Okay. That's
All right,
awesome.
So we open up that, and nope, it's not pouring. Okay. So we can't do that with wrought iron. So we're gonna have to.
It's worth the shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to weld the wrought iron for you.
Alright, what else do we need?
Yeah. If Yami, you got a sword?
I have a sword, yes, and I have a mace, and I have half of a pick.
Oh wow, cool. What's your sword? Is it black bronze or something, or?
Yeah,
Yep,
black bronze.
Baller. Okay. The reason I was telling you about that calculator was that it makes it real easy because
Oh, damn it.
the ratio of copper to silver to gold to make black bronze is 50, 25, 25. And so, luckily, all of our ore we have a whole bunch of just regular native, so they're all 25 units. So it's really easy to put 2 copper, 2 pieces of copper, 1 gold, and 1 silver, and it makes black bronze. So I added a whole bunch in here, and I was hoping you'd be here for that, but that's what we did. And so now we're putting molds in there to pour it out, right? I'm gonna grab these. Oh, wow, they're not even. That's why I couldn't pour it, because they were cold.
Oh, they weren't still warm?
Yeah, nobody was checking the charcoal. Or the coal in the bottom here. We gotta keep filling it up.
There was coal in it, though.
Nope, it was empty. I just
was
put
it?
more back in it, so.
There were just 2 pieces at the bottom, I thought.
The ones on the side don't count.
No, I thought they were in the bottom.
Oh. So we're gonna heat up these unshaped wrought iron and see if I can pour them into a mold. So you remember the little clay molds that we were making, right?
Those here? Yeah.
Yeah, like the ones for the tools and swords and stuff.
Uh-huh. I don't know how to
Okay,
make those, but...
Yeah, there's all kinds of napping recipes with the clay and stuff. So, when you make those, you can actually put them inside the vessel and pour from the vessel into those. Well, you can also take a liquid ingot, like this black bronze that's coming out. If you want to grab this black bronze out of this crucible here, and throw a empty mold if you got one, there you go. Now,
I'll put it in.
if you put that liquid mold on your hotbar and right-click with it, it gives you an interface.
Ooh.
And so that's where you would, don't use that sword mold, because I'm going to try it on this wrought iron, but that's where you would put that and it would pour it.
Okay.
Nifty, huh?
I'm
So
out
we're
of molds for myself, so.
Oh, okay. I got a couple of 8 here. So we're going to try to get these wrought iron up to snuff and see if we can do it with wrought iron. So what we're doing is we're just making all these black bronze. Yeah, we're just pulling them off, letting them cool down, and stacking them real quick. So I was telling Tib the trick to cooling them super fast. You can get a barrel of water and flash them with water, and they'll cool down. Or what you can do is as soon as that black bronze stops being liquid, you can put it up in your crafting bar, and instead of just pulling the ingot out, hit one of your open hotkey buttons, like on your hotbar, and it'll instantly send it to your hotbar cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So later on, what we got to do is we have to we get a bunch of steel out, and we have to weld it again with another piece of like pig iron. For instance, in order to make steel, you have to take pig iron and then weld it again with more pig iron. Or maybe that's black steel I'm thinking of. Yeah, black steel. You put a bunch of steel in there, and then you have to weld it with more pig iron. So you pop all the ingots out, you weld them, and the ingots are still hot. So what you can actually do is you can actually put the ingot back into a mold, and then do that hotbar trick to cool it. So that's how we were flash cooling these steel ingots.
Yeah, that'll probably be fixed in the next release.
Probably. You have to watch back through my videos. It was some crazy stuff.
That sounds complicated.
Yeah, once you get in a little system, it's not too horrible, but... So, man, these things get real hot.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make the black bronze because it's relatively easy. It's just copper, silver, and gold, and we can make a bunch of weapons and stuff leading up to it. But we officially have 4 sets of blue steel armor. Me and Kitty have been busy.
4 sets. And how many do we need?
Yep.
18?
Well, we've got 7 on the team, but I don't think Arcus is gonna be there.
Yeah.
And if we figured anybody who's doing like the digging and stuff isn't really gonna need blue steel armor, so we may only need 4 or 5 sets.
Well, we have, don't we have other armor?
Oh yeah, we got steel. Which I think I forgot.
I had steel, but the little bastard baby zombie took it from me.
Oh, that's true.
That's not nice.
Oh. You can put
And,
that ingot on the pile.
Chest plates take the most damage usually, so my chest plate's almost gone. Alright, did we get all the black steel out?
Black bronze, you mean?
Black bronze.
I think it's almost done.
Gotta pump these bellows to get this steel wrought iron melted. Actually, Yami, if you want to try that, I'll let you take one of these wrought irons as soon as they get liquid, and then try to put this mold in that interface and see if it'll let you pour it.
So now it says liquid.
See if we can get... Yeah, I think that's as liquid as it's going to get. Go ahead, grab one. Hotbar it, and then see if that mold will go into it.
Nope.
It won't pour.
It's not pouring?
Nope.
Bummer.
Let me see the mold.
Look at that tip. We still had a little bit extra.
Did we?
Yeah.
Ah,
Is it still
a
liquid?
little bit. It is.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't pour it. It's not liquid anymore. Wonder
It
why.
cools fast. This one's liquid. You want to try it again?
Oops,
Careful,
I
I don't
just
know if... Yeah, whew. I don't know if stuff's going to fall down there.
I didn't mean to throw it. It was an accident. Yeah, it just doesn't like doing that.
I'm not surprised. Iron is a higher tiered metal, so...
Yeah, they don't want to make it too easy.
So, I will save this for...
Well, the wiki does say that bismuth bronze, black bronze, bronze, and copper tools can be made by making clay tool molds corresponding to each tool.
Okay, so bronze says it can, but doesn't say anything about wrought iron.
Nope.
Okay, so wrought iron does have to be anviled. Well, that'll be fun. Also, we got a water down here too, if you didn't notice, Yami. That's what the grate's for.
Okay. That's
So
useful.
back here, I've got a
Yeah, so you don't have
forge.
to leave here to drink.
Yeah, I got a forge here in the back, and what I'm doing is I'm melting down 20 ingots of black steel because we're going to use that to weld with our blue steel.
Uh-huh.
We got 2 more. Oh, there we go. Last ingot's in as soon as that melts. Alright, so I would recommend, in this chest here, we've got coal blocks. I'd recommend keeping at least a stack of coal on you at all times, because you got to look down in these forges and keep them full at all times. And I am going to try to weld Ray a wrought iron sword. Now you can actually watch in the anvil too, if you click on it and you click the plans. Sorry, I'll give you a second. Yeah, it's actually kind of cool. You can actually watch people weld, work stuff on the anvil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a double ingot in that first slot in the middle, right? When I do that, you're going to have to click that plans button and go to the saw, otherwise, or sword. Go to the saw. You'll have to go to the sword so you can actually watch what happens, otherwise it's not going to make any sense. So we go to our plans and go to sword. And so what it does is it gives you a guide across the top. So if you read it from right to left, your bend has to be third from last, bend has to be second from last, and a hit has to be very last. So what we have to do is we have to get the green line up to the... Did you ever do any welding? Or
Yeah,
blacksmithing on-
I did once, but I don't remember it.
Oh, that wasn't good. Alright, so we got bend, hit. Nope. Bend, hit. Ah, it's so close. There we go. I got a wrought iron sword blade. So it's just a
Fancy.
matter of it's a matter of getting the green hits to the left, or green hits to the right, red hits to the left. Tib, are you leaving?
Yeah.
Is Ray coming back?
I don't know. Is he still logged on? No, he logged off. Oh. I was just gonna go do some grinding
Okay. I was gonna say if
while you
He
taught
just went
Yami
quiet
some
on me.
things.
yeah, I got his wrought iron sword, so. Okay,
Yeah, I don't know where he went.
my sword's about to break, so I went ahead and made another black bronze.
I didn't even realize he logged off.
Yeah, he logged out and went quiet, and I'm like... Okay, so... I had to make black steel already. We've been putting up our little guides here on the wall. So in order to make the black steel, that's what we needed the garnierite, the nickel ore for.
Right,
So
right.
This is like our perfect ratios to keep, because our nickel was scarce. So that's the lowest possible nickel you can use is 12 regular nickel ore. But we don't have enough pig iron to make another batch of that. So we're going to take the blue steel, the black steel we've got, which is this pile right here. Can you see all 10 of those?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to go over to this wall here, and this is the guide for our blue steel. So we're going to need those 10 black steel ingots, 3 bismuth bronze, and 3 sterling silver, and 4 steel ingots, which is why... Oh, I didn't bring the bismuth bronze up here. So the bismuth bronze is hidden in our Shiny's room. The precious room. So not much left over here. There's a bunch of rose gold that we stole from the EFES team. So we're going to need, if you want to pop up 3 of each of those, that's sterling silver and bismuth bronze. You probably haven't even gotten to do any with the blast furnace yet, have you, either?
I know how to do that, so there's
Okay.
that.
Good.
Yeah. Some tedious work I had to do yesterday again.
Mm-hmm.
But I did find some more magnetite if we absolutely have to. Alright, so as long as our crucible is still hot, we can start throwing all that stuff in there. You got 3, right?
Yes.
Alright, so 3 bismuth bronze, and 3 sterling silver.
That was the bismuth bronze.
Okay. And then you're gonna, here, I'll give you 4 more steel ingots to throw in after that. And you might have to pump those bellows to get it hotter because steel has to melt really hot. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do over here is I'm gonna start melting out the black steel, and I'm gonna put it in the forge below to keep it warm, okay?
Okay.
It's a little counterintuitive that I literally melted 20 black steel ingots into this crucible and now I'm pulling them out, but it's a good way to keep them all hot and ready, so. Because basically what we end up doing is we grab a black steel ingot and we grab a weak blue steel ingot together. And then they cool, we pop them both and weld them together, and then boom, we're ready for high carbon blue steel, which we then just have to refine down. Alright, so see the ratio now is 30-30-40, that's awesome. So now we get to add 10 black steel, so grab this whole middle pile. Should be a whole 10, right?
Yep. And put those in now.
Yep, melt them down. Matter of fact, you should get about...
Oh, look, sunset.
There you are, what happened to you?
I went to talk to Mrs.
Oh, okay.
EA makes me want to take him food.
It's funny, I mean, it's, you know, it's EA, but at the same time, like, dude, he doesn't realize that HP, or levels, levels relate directly to hit points.
Yeah. What's
Did
up,
you know
Ray?
that,
I'm
Yami?
here.
You're here? Wow, that was good timing.
And I got something for you.
Got my wrought iron?
Well, no, I didn't bring that because he was still working it.
Oh, you brought my extra boot. Thank you, sir.
There you go. Now,
Now,
I'm going to grind some levels.
it's my grindy spot.
I'm here too. Let's
Now
load
you
'em
have
up,
to
man.
share. It's nice sharing.
I don't have to nothing.
He's a very demanding boss.
Okay, everything is in there now.
Give me your cheese. Alright, so now, do you have any molds left?
Sure do.
Didn't tell him to give me his cheese. He just dropped
Alright, so-
3 ounces, so I ate it to finish it off.
Perfect. Start pumping the, yeah, bring the molds out, and then, you know, you can look down in the forge here and put the molds back in there. Alright, so I've got 5 black steel here on standby.
No, you
So-
don't, Kreicus says.
Alright, so we actually have 2 different anvils here. So both of us can work at the same time. I'm going to grab this other steel hammer, by the way. Just give me a second. I've been using a steel hammer in the anvil, and it's literally had no life on it for half a day now. It's a never-ending hammer. And I'm so afraid it's going to break on me. many you got? Like 3 now?
I think 4 are done.
Okay. So they're nice, and because you've been pumping the bellows, it's keeping these nice and liquid hot. So as soon as that one's ready, yeah, we're gonna grab it, swap out a new mold, then hop over here and grab one of these from the bottom. You know, if you ever see that it needs coal, try to shift click coal in there too. All right, so now as soon as those ingots cool down enough from liquid, go ahead and pop them both out. That blue steel is probably gonna. If one of them starts getting colder than the other, put the colder one in your crafting grid, and it won't cool anymore. Then, do you know how to weld?
Yes, I guess.
Okay, as long as you got
Yes,
flux
I
in there. Whoops, you may not have any. Oh shoot, here, I'll give you half
I
my
can
flux. You're gonna put them in the top upper left.
Be like, well, that's where you
Spots.
stick them together with duct tape, right?
Of course. You know what
So
to say.
which
You can't duck
Jangle
it.
you gonna use? You gonna use black?
Truck it.
Something like that.
Oh, you didn't.
Do I just do it like this?
Yep, hit weld. Oh, the black steel's too cold now.
Too slow.
So what we gotta do is find some open spots and put them back in.
One of these little bastards again.
Get in the water. Get in the water.
Yeah, it's once you get the hang of it, you gotta go pretty quick. So you're gonna break. You're gonna pop both the mold. And you're gonna. What Kitty does is she puts like a stick in the middle slot. Because whenever you shift click, it's gonna go to that middle slot first. So she puts a stick in there, and then shift clicks the other two, and they go up to the weld spot. So then
I
you're
did
gonna
it!
put in. Yeah, you did. Now you're gonna put it in the middle because now we have to work it. It's a high carbon right now.
Alright, I have
So to work
zero
it-
skill apparently.
Yeah. So in order to make it a blue steel ingot, what you're gonna do is you're gonna shrink. You're gonna shrink it all the way up past the red mark. Whoa.
Okay.
Okay. I think you may have gone one too many.
Nah, it
You
was
shrink it up
before that
just-
still.
Okay. Then hit bend twice. Oh wait a minute. That's black steel. Dang it. I did it wrong. Here, let me see if I can
Messed
fix
it
it
up.
for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
running
that
for
worked.
zombies.
What I did was I just hit it back down. So that's
I'm running
actually
from the
not.
spiders.
That's actually not the best way to do that one. The best way to do blue steel is to shrink to the arrow, then upset, and then do a medium light 2 hits. Here. So I think I have one I can show you.
Baby zombie. Baby zombie.
Alright, so over here on the red anvil. Are you watching?
Yes, I'm watching.
We're gonna shrink it up to the arrow,
Didn't
then we're
hurt.
gonna upset past it,
I'm alright.
then do a medium,
That's what you thought last time.
Too
The baby
light.
zombie
Oh,
would go
except
boom.
for this guy.
get you a blue
Get
steel
in the
ingot
water.
every
Get in
time.
the water.
He'll kill me.
Okay.
Does that make a little more sense?
Sure.
Alright, so what I usually do is I'll
Where'd he
grab
go?
a blue steel ingot
He's
out
still
of the
hanging
crucible,
up here.
and I'll shift click the liquid in, and I'll exchange it for one that's a little bit cooler. Oops, actually I had 2 right there.
So a cool one
He's dead.
with a black one.
Yeah, it's a little tricky to reach that little tiny hitbox, so. If it's easier for you to reach, you can use the red anvil if you want.
Can weld, can work.
Then you can stand in that little spot.
I'm doing it.
Says I'm making things.
You got it.
Upset, medium,
Uh-huh.
and then twice light.
And then 2 light, yep.
I did it.
Hot
Go,
dog.
Tommy.
Yeah, I got another wrought iron ingot.
I got one too.
And then I
Left
put it
the
on the
sword.
pile here.
As soon as it's cool. See, this is what I was saying is that we'd take and we'd put it in a mold and then do the hot bar trick to cool it off instantly.
I just saw that
Stupid
javelin
skelly.
fly.
So
Yeah, shooting at me.
if you take a hot ingot and you put it in your crafting area with a ceramic mold, it'll let you put it back into a mold.
Okay.
And so then once you put it in a mold, then you could put the mold in your crafting area and hit your hotbar, like hit number 4 to make it go to your 4 hotbar, and it will instantly cool it.
Woo!
Does that make sense?
Yup.
It's definitely a novel concept. So do you want to just stay on the red anvil? That way you ain't got to jump all over the place?
I don't mind jumping.
I know, but your things are gonna cool down on you and stuff. It'll just be easier for you if you just stand down here in front of the red anvil, and you should be able to reach all of them.
Oh, you looked at the Enderman.
Ooh, keep an eye on charcoal. Or coal, actually, in the furnace.
My chest piece is almost gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime you, the molds don't pull, it means it's not hot enough. Yep, you got it.
Everything's burning.
Good. You can burn.
Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn.
Oh. Oh.
Bad joke, okay.
Gotta be really quick about this, huh?
Yeah, that's a very
Just put
fine
a
line.
tater in there.
Nope.
It's
Yeah, you
like
got a tater.
a matter of 4 degrees
Whoa.
between liquid and 2 cooled
They're
wells.
just teleporting around.
He teleported right in front of me, like 2 pixels to the left of me. Scared the piss out of me.
We should probably go clean yourself up then.
He almost made me look right at him.
Ray just soiled himself.
I think I shit myself.
What'd he do? He shit himself. These 2 skeletons just hanging out over here with us.
They just chilling. It's got a bone to pick with you, Tib.
Nope, that's okay, I got it.
But
Shift clicking. God damn it.
Shift click.
That's that-
Yeah.
I beat his butt and he didn't have a thing to do about it. And I got his helmet too. Here, Tib, have a helmet.
So what I'll do is I'll shift click my knife up into the anvil first, and it goes into that first slot, and then I shift click the 2 ingots up to the weld spot.
oh, he's gonna kill me.
I say,
If
why'd
it
you
makes
go
it
after him?
easier.
You realize
Some
you
people-
take like half damage from swords, right?
Might actually
Yeah,
be a
I know.
good idea if
Here,
you
Tim.
don't do much shift clicking, Yami,
There
since
we
you're
go.
Team.
over the ocean
What?
and all.
Have a helmet.
Oh,
What do you
Wrong
mean to
helmet.
say by that?
I killed the other skeleton.
You guys have been having some major lag. Like, have you been hearing from buffers lately? Like, he cannot stay connected. So, and then EA was having troubles. Like, something about the what's the deal? Atlantic cable that goes.
the transatlantic fiber cable.
I don't have no problem.
Awesome. Well, never been happy to be proven wrong. Alright, so yeah, we can't forget to keep pulling ingots down though, because we're
I'm
running
hungry
out of black
now.
steel now. Yeah, eat. Luckily, decay's been turned off, so all the food we have isn't going to rot away.
Yep.
think all we have left in the base is a bunch of protein, so meat.
There should be fruit there.
Oh yeah, there's fruit.
Hey,
Not
don't
enough
turn
of
your nose
anything
up
to
at
make a
fruit. I
meal.
need fruit.
That's fine. We'll get all prepped right before the thing.
Hey, Tib, there's a horse over here. We should kill it for food.
Why?
More meat.
We have meat.
More meat.
We have plenty of meat.
More
Wow, this
meat.
black steel
We
does
could
not
eat it
wanna cool
between
down.
now and then and not waste everything else.
My dare is getting low.
Yeah. I said don't worry about it till right before the event.
Crops need to grow.
That's one of the reasons we're here.
We're in early spring still. Jeez.
Yeah, seasons are a little slow.
I wanted to make sure and get them planted as soon as it was warm enough, so
Hell
I don't have
yeah.
to worry about it. Get as many
That
harvests
way we
as
get the
could.
most harvest out of it too.
Is there a reason why
that's
we
what I was
made
saying.
blue instead of red?
Because we're Team Blue?
Because we have more of the ingredients required to make that. We have more of abundance.
And are they exactly the same?
Nope, they are different. Well, as far as durability and stuff go, yes, but materials to make them, no.
Yeah, red steel we needed brass.
That means a lot more gold.
and
yeah.
rose gold. Yeah, the only rose gold we had we stole from them, and we would have been maybe made one batch, maybe two.
Mm-hmm.
And blue steel needs sterling silver, which we had plenty of that.
Had one little scare where we ran out of silver, but
That I found a mine, which still has a bunch
Yeah.
of stuff in it incidentally, if we needed more.
oh no, we haven't even touched it.
Yeah, I harvested all that, brought it, and then there's still a very large sample, and there's still tons of exposed ore sitting there.
All right, we need to pull some of this black steel down.
Flip that fence, boy.
Something to do.
Go ahead, punch me, Tid.
No.
See how that works out for you. Be like, whoa, I just got like 3 levels. Holy cow.
Mm-hmm. Back up to level 12.
Hmm.
I'm at 35.
The damage protection is also different for the two steels, apparently.
Oh, I had 2 wrought iron ingots. Did you drop the other one, Tid?
No, I have one.
Sweet.
Damage for the weapons?
No, the protection for the armor.
Yeah, one does more against
You should brought an
piercing
anvil with
damage
you. We could have
versus
just made more swords out
slashing.
here.
or crushing or something.
Yeah, slashing.
Technically, I think in a face-to-face PvP match, red steel may have been a little better because blue steel gets an extra 500 against piercing.
If you use a mace, it doesn't matter. They're equivalent.
I thought it was.
The difference between red and blue steel is blue steel has higher piercing resistance and red steel has
slashing.
higher slashing resistance.
Okay.
If you use a mace, they have the exact same resistance.
For some
And
reason, I
it's-
thought it was.
So we use a mace.
Yes, we're using maces, and on the other sets of armor, well, on every set of armor, the lowest resistance score is against crushing.
So always a mace.
Always a mace.
Always
in
mace.
PvP.
That's not true. Leather lowest is piercing.
Hmm?
What?
The lowest protection for leather is against piercing.
It has the highest ratio on piercing. Most of the armors.
Yeah,
And
I doubt
it's made
anybody will be
against
wearing-
piercing, but if you're wearing leather, it's not anything will kill you anyway if it's a player.
Right.
Okay.
But if they show up in leather, we win anyway.
You mean to say there is a possibility that we don't win?
There's always a possibility.
Lies. It is so little that it's neglectable.
Negligible.
Something like that, yeah, that too.
So I think that's the word you're looking for. I'm just,
I
I'm
don't
not saying it to
look
be
for
like I'm
words.
correcting you. I was just trying to help.
No,
I know.
different emphasis. Yeah. Neglectable, negligible. It's the same letters and everything. It's just different enunciation. That's like the major difference between UK English and our English is that we just emphasize things differently.
Oh, server reboot in 1 minute, so we should probably log off, huh?